Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Sharonda Patrice. If you're new here, welcome. I talk about all things motherhood, entrepreneurship, and faith. And on today's video, if you're new here, I have been on this journey of 75 hard for YouTube. I've been trying to post consistently for 75 days. We are on day 50 as of today, as of this recording, which is week 7. And I'm so excited. I want to get into the details of what has happened in the last week. As always, I start off with my subscriber count and my watch hours, and y'all, I'm just so excited. I have, as of today, 311 subscribers. I have 311 subscribers. I have crossed the 300 threshold, and I know to some that is very, very small, but to me, who has been doing this since 2020 off and on, from 2020 to 2024, and I only had 200 subscribers. And from August of 2024 until now, I have gained 100 subscribers. During this journey, I've gained, I think, about 50 subscribers. Crazy. And we're only 50 days in. I am excited. That's a subscriber a day, and I appreciate it, for real. So, guys, thank you. Last week I had 297, so I've gained 14 subscribers in a week, and I am just, you guys, all the new subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. You are making this journey such a treat for me. For my watch hours, I have 19.4, which is up from last week. Last week I only had 9.8, so that's exciting as well. And you guys, I just want to take this time out right now to shout out some of the supporters that I have been noticing tapping in on my videos. And so, shout out to Mom Life with AD, Go Live Queen, or Go Live Queen. I'm pretty sure it's Go Live Queen. And The Struggle is Real. I appreciate you guys so much. You show so much love. You comment on the videos. You really stay engaged, and I really, really appreciate that. Especially to Go Live Queen. She has actually, or Go Live Queen. Girl, tell me what it is in the comments. She has actually follow me on all platforms. So she's on YouTube, she's tapped in on Instagram, and she's tapped in on TikTok. And so, girl, I see you. Like, I know sometimes people don't shout out their supporters, but I just want to let you know that I see you guys. And I'm thinking about doing this on every update. So let me know if you guys would like for me to continue to shout people out. If you want to be shouted out, make sure you're staying engaged in the comment section. Make sure you follow me on all platforms, Instagram and TikTok. I make sure I put it on the screen somewhere, and I'll make sure I put it down in the description. But tap in, you guys, so you can be shouted out on these videos. Okay, so let's get into the content. Last week I did 1 long video and 6 short videos, which was different from last week. I think I did like 3 long and 2 short last week. So I basically just got lazy and just put out short videos. No reason behind dropping back down on my long videos, because I still want to put out longer videos, and I'll talk about that later in my lessons learned. So this week I got 3,037 views, which was up from last week. That was 465 views. My most viewed video was a short that was a social media versus reality, showing how, you guys, I am so sorry if you hear my son. He is throwing the biggest tantrum down there, and I'm upstairs, and I can literally hear and feel him shaking up here. Crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry. My best video was the social media versus reality, which was me showing social media how good my son is, and then how he be throwing tantrums like he is right now. That ended up getting 1,665 views as of today. And then also the video that got the most subscribers, which gained me 4 subscribers, was a picture, like a static image of me. And it was like a CapCut template where somebody was talking about why they love God. And so that was my most viewed, or my most, where I got my most subscribers from last week. Now, as far as the subscriber count goes, there were a lot of people watching the long videos that I put out the week before, people were actually watching that this week. And so I got quite a few subscribers from that. And so that goes to show you that when you put out that content that's like the evergreen that I talk about, people are always going to find you and people are going to watch. So try to put out some videos that are evergreen so that you'll always have people coming back and watching your videos. Okay, let's get into social media. For Instagram, I only gained 1 follower again, but I wasn't on my part. I didn't do my part last week. So the week before that, if you have not watched those videos from the week before, I talked about how I saw somewhere where people talked about if you go on Instagram and like purge all of the people that you're following and follow people who are like you, that you'll end up getting more followers that are interested in your content. And so I didn't do that this week. I did a lot of purging last week, but I didn't do a lot of following this week. And I think that kind of is why I only got 1 follower. I'm gonna do better. And I'm gonna come back and tell you guys next week if that helped any. But it definitely did help last week. I ended up getting a few extra followers. So I am currently at 196 for followers on IG. My best video on all platforms, YouTube, social media, and YouTube, IG, and TikTok were all the same video, which was the social media versus reality. On Instagram, it got 219 views, and out of all the videos, I'll average about 140 views, which is still kind of low to me for Instagram, but it is what it is. As far as TikTok goes, I gained 13 followers, so excited about that. And again, the same video as the other ones, and that got 374 views. And out of all the videos, I was averaging about 250 views, which I guess is about average. I think I usually average about 250 to 350 on TikTok. Let's get into the lessons. I want to reiterate thumbnails and titles. It is very important that your videos, thumbnails, and titles are captivating, because that's the first introduction to the video. Like, the video can be good, but if you don't get them to click on it, then what are you doing? Like, you're not gonna get any views. So making sure that your thumbnails and your titles are really, really good. A rule of thumb for me is to go, I already know what my video is gonna be about. I wanna go see what other people are doing in the same kind of video. I wanna see what their thumbnails are looking like. I wanna see what their titles are looking like. Is there any similarities between different content creators in this particular subject? As far as like their thumbnails and their titles, I try to make sure I find people who have a lot of views, just to see like how I can incorporate myself in that, but not copy. Just kind of like get some ideas and then make it my own. My next lesson is going to be to create SEO friendly videos and to pair that with SEO friendly and keyword friendly words in the description, as well as the text on screen. Now, what I mean by that is creating, like I said before, the evergreen videos that people are always going to be searching for. Try to incorporate some of that into your content, and then whenever you're doing that, making sure that you're heavy on the keywords. So making sure, even on social media, like when you're doing the text on screen for social media, heavy on the keywords on the text on screen, as well as in the caption or in the description. And you can do that with YouTube as well, making sure you're putting those keywords into the description as well as in the thumbnail. You want to make sure that you are sticking out as much as you can, as far as just getting those keywords in there. And I'm stumbling because I want to make sure that you guys even know what SEO is, and that's search engine optimization. And that's just basically where people are going to be searching for this particular video. And so how can I make sure that when they search, I come up in their search? And so that's basically what SEO is. But you have to have keywords that will allow you to be able to do that. And so you have to know what people are searching for. The best way to do that is to find out what they're searching for and making sure you're using those words. As far as social media is text on screen and in the caption, and also making sure you're verbally saying that. And the same thing goes for YouTube, making sure you're verbally saying those keywords like analytics, or like whatever whatever your video is about, making sure you're actually saying the keywords, as well as putting it in the description and making sure it's on the thumbnail or text on screen if you're doing this on like an Instagram or a TikTok. My next lesson is that it's okay to experiment. And I think that I've talked about this in a previous video before, but find a challenge. It doesn't have to be 75 hard. 75 days is hard to commit to up front, and I don't even know what possessed me to do this, but I'm so glad that I'm doing it. But if you want something that's not so challenging as a 75 hard, try it for 30 days. Give yourself a month and experiment and try different styles to figure out what people like from you and try to stick to those styles. And so here are some styles that I have done, and I'm still, even 50 days in, still trying to figure out what people really like from me. But here are some ideas that I have done. You can do spend the morning with me, spend the day with me, day in the life kind of things. You can do like where you're talking directly to the camera, such as this, or like if you're in the car and you just want to chit chat, things like that. I did a video last week where I was in the car and I was like showing like some products that I had bought. Nothing was sponsored. I just wanted to share because I was excited to get the products. Things like that. People like to watch those kind of things. You can also just do, like, if you don't have time to do like a voiceover or anything like that, you can like just have yourself doing things and add some trending music to it. That goes for like social media, like Instagram and TikTok, or even like YouTube Shorts. You could also do a CapCut template. I did one last week. Again, I said that earlier. I did 1 or 2 videos like that. I don't do that very often, but if it's something that's trending already on like TikTok from the CapCut templates, I will sometimes try to hop on that trend and see how it goes for me. And so sometimes they do good, sometimes they don't. But it's an idea. You can also repurpose that for your Instagram as well as your YouTube Shorts. You can create informative videos like the one that I'm doing now. You can do inspirational videos where you're just encouraging people, inspiring them, maybe some Christian content. You can make funny videos. Like, I think the social media versus reality, I think that was funny, like, because he was going in. And you can also just create like some very relatable videos, such as like the day in the lives and things like that. So those are a few things that I have done over the course of the 50 days. And I'm still, like I said, it's going to take time to figure out like what works for you. But if you can give yourself 30 days just to kind of experiment with different things each week, I think that will help you guys out in the long run as far as just learning what your audience likes. And my last lesson is, though the shorts are getting me the views that I want to see, it is not going to contribute to monetization. Well, it will, but it'll take a long time to get monetized. And so you all know the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours, but do you realize how many minutes that is? Like, we're not talking about 4,000 minutes. We're talking about 4,000 watch hours. And shorts are only like a minute. Like, you can go up to 3 minutes now, but most of the shorts that I upload are like a minute to 2 minutes. I don't really go past 2 minutes. I would have to do so many shorts to be able to get to 4,000 watch hours. And so my goal, again, I say this every week, is to do more long form videos. And I really just need to batch. If you don't learn nothing else from me, you guys, batch. And I was one of the supporters that I was telling you about, Mom Life with AD. She was saying how she does her videos at night, and I have to get I have to do better with that because I don't have good lighting in here, and so I try to do things during the day. And even now, I don't have the best lighting because it's very cloudy outside, and so I struggle with doing it at night because I don't have the best lighting in my house. I do have a light, but to me, the best light comes during the day. And so I just have to talk myself into, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to get the content out there. And if that means that I have to batch videos at night, I just need to do that. So yes, that's my lesson, is to make sure that I do more longer videos because I can get to the 1,000 followers all I want to. But if I want to be monetized, I need to create those longer videos because 4,000 watch hours is a lot. But you guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so excited to be on this journey. I am so excited for the followers that I've gained. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for supporting me. Don't forget that I will be shouting out supporters in the videos to come. Make sure that you're commenting and showing love. If you want to follow me on other social media platforms, Instagram and TikTok, I will make sure that I leave those again on the screen and down below in the description. And you guys, I love you guys. Like, you're making this journey so amazing for me. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.